Have you guys heard of monk mode? I think it's something that's come to the forefront because of people like Jay Shetty. It was mentioned in White Lotus. And then even The Cut came out with an article that's like, should I go monk mode? Americans and social media people are using it as a way to be like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna go monk mode. I'm gonna lock in, I'm gonna focus, I'm gonna ignore my friends, I'm gonna ignore everything in my life so that I can achieve certain goals. My take is that monk mode is the perfect example of everything that's wrong with American individualism. And hear me out. Real monk is a person who chooses to dedicate their life, not a moment, not a phase, a couple weeks, their life to religion, religious practices, meditation, and the key here is that they choose to do it in community. Physically, they isolate themselves with a community in a monastery. They also choose to participate in that community by sharing chores and responsibilities. Americans' take, on the other hand, of monk mode is just a short period of time where they themselves physically and mentally isolate from their friends, their family, their responsibilities and culture so that they can achieve a monetary or career goal. The reason I think that this is wrong is because like if you have to isolate yourself to achieve those goals, then when you do ultimately achieve those goals and then reintegrate into culture and society and community, you're not gonna have learned how to handle all of those things while also seeking what real monks seek, which is internal enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment. Obviously, if you live in a modern culture or Western society, actually dedicating your life to a monastery or to becoming a monk is not a realistic thing. So I do like the idea of like using their practices to better your day-to-day life. But I think that the way that influencers and Jay Shetty and all these people are approaching monk mode is actually the opposite. If you really want to go monk mode, rather than isolating yourself, rather than just focusing on those goals, what you can actually do is learn how to balance every single aspect of your life while also focusing on achieving those goals. So if you have career goals or you have monetary goals, I think that the real definition of monk mode would be to find spiritual balance, dating balance, love balance, health balance, food balance, sleep balance, meditation balance in your life, while also being able to slowly chip away at your monetary or financial or career goals. Then once you achieve them, you've also achieved that internal enlightenment of being able to be happy with what you have. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I just cooked, but maybe I'm wrong.